Royals from the LHS Theater Department. How are you doing, Callie?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing really good, thank you. All right, so what inspired you to join the theater?
The fact that I've been obsessed with it ever since I got in 6th grade because of music appreciation. We mostly listen to theater songs, so that basically got me into it.
Huh. All right, and what was the first play you were ever a part of?
The first show I was part of was Once on This Island.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's basically The Little Mermaid. It's set in Haiti. It's about this poor girl named Timoon who falls in love with a rich boy on the other side of the island. So she goes through all this stuff with the help of the island gods to get to him. Only in the end, she dies and turns into a tree.
Huh. All right. And what were you like involved in that production?
I played a peasant.
All right.
That was fun.
All right. So, how has your family supported you during your time in the theater?
Oh, they support me a lot. We do this thing that after every show, after every show that I do, I get something that's fits with the theme of the show. This year after Once Upon a Mattress, I got a bear that has a nightcap on it because the theme is trying to sleep with pee on your bed.
Oh, all right. I know that theater obviously takes up a lot of time and you have to put a lot of work into it. How does that affect your personal life and school life and things like that?
It basically becomes my life, so.
All right. And I know you guys are going to the Blue Star Awards. Can you tell me what those are?
Oh, basically, this has been going on for 4 years. Each year we have been able to go to Blue Star and perform for Best Overall Show. So basically we enter the musical into the competition every year, and then hopefully we get a bunch of nominations for things. I really like the overall one because that means we get to perform a song for all the other schools that are going there.
Which song are you guys performing this year, from what musical?
This year we did Once Upon a Mattress, so we're performing Song of Love.
Oh, all right, nice. All right. And how does it feel to be able to, you said 4 years, how does it feel to have the theater department here be involved in that for 4 years now?
I think that's pretty great. We haven't been doing it very long, but apparently we've been doing really good in order to do that.
All right. So are you interested in pursuing a career in the theater, in fine arts?
I'm not sure. That would be really fun, though. I'd like to do that.
And assuming you're not doing that, do you have any ideas in mind as for what you're going to do?
Not really.
All right. All right. So recently, you guys did your last production of the year, The Foreigner. I went to see that really good show. I know everyone's expectations must have been high for that, with it being the last show of the year. Did it meet everybody's hopes, or?
Yeah, it was great. Everybody loved it. The seniors were really upset, but that's normal because it's their last show here. So
yeah,
I think it went good.
Lots of friendships
we
formed
put a lot
over
of
those
work
years.
into it.
Yeah. All right. So what was your favorite production that's been put on during your time here at the theater?
Probably Shrek, which was really fun. That was the musical last year.
And you played the dragon in that, right?
Yeah, I played the dragon. I also played a turtle, though, so that was fun, too.
Oh, nice. All right. 2 roles, 1 show. All right. How do you guys prepare for a show? What are the steps of putting it together?
Well, for the musical, we have a week before the rehearsals and auditioning start, where we just learn the music. So I usually go to that, and then we have auditions, and after auditions, we start rehearsal. And then we just rehearse up to the show.
So how long does it take you guys to go through all that and put the show together, building sets, stuff like that?
For the musical, we have 2 months to get the set and all the props and the costumes done. And for the plays, we usually have maybe a month and a half.
So how many people are working on the props, costumes, and set and things like that?
Well, there's a class that I'm in right now. It's called Stagecraft, where all the kids, they basically make the set, and then some of them can work on the costumes and stuff. They usually just work on the set, though.
Oh, all right, cool. Now, this is going to be kind of an embarrassing question maybe, but have you ever messed up anything during a performance?
Oh, yeah, all the time. I remember one time in Shrek, this was really upsetting. It was the night that Blue Star was recording our show, and during my solo, I messed up and I sang one of the lines a second time, so I just had to ad-lib.
Yeah. How often does that happen? Like overall in the theater with everybody?
Everybody's pretty good at improvising whenever they mess up, so nobody ever really catches it.
You kind of save it from that. All right. So I know a few months ago, was it a few months ago, I think, that they had Sweeney Todd on there?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me about that?
That was the Readers Theater for this year, which was really fun. I was in it. I played woman number 4, which is not a big part, but it was great either way. Basically, we entered that into state competition. Sweeney Todd is about, it's about a guy who was taken from his wife, and then like years later when he comes back, he finds out that his wife is dead, and that his daughter is staying with the man that sent him away. So he decides to get revenge on the guy, but when that doesn't work out, he decides he's going to kill everyone. But his friend says, hey, what are we going to do with the bodies? So they decide to bake them into pies and serve them to people.
All right. Well, dark stuff.
Yeah, it's a musical though. It's very fun.
Nice. All right. Well, it's probably, I don't know, it might be interesting getting in touch with your whole dark side with a character like that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And for Readers Theater, we only get to use like boxes and stools and one ladder, so that made it kind of difficult because that was our entire set. And then we can't use any props except for the binders because, it's Readers Theater.
Yeah, all right. And you told me once that you did that all the music in that show was a cappella?
Yeah, it's a cappella.
Nice, nice. All right. And you also, I know a few months ago, I don't know if it was a few months ago, but I know they did the Diary of Anne Frank. Tell me a little bit about that one. After the break.
Hi, what can I get you?
Can I have a double barrel strawberry?
What kind would you like? Okay, that'll be $2.10.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Broyles, Callie. So you were going to tell me about the Diary of Anne Frank. What was that like?
That was our drama show this year. It was also entered into state. We got second for that at state though, so that was great. And we got first at districts for it. Anne Frank is a real person, so the play is based around her life, written from the diary. So basically, she was forced to stay in the annex during World War II because Hitler was getting rid of all the Jews, so they went into hiding. And then, at the end of the show, the Nazis come in and take them away.
All right. And so tell me about the upcoming plays that you guys have for next year.
Oh, next year we're doing some really good shows. For the musical, we're doing Beauty and the Beast. The drama, we're doing Of Mice and Men. The Readers Theater, we're doing Into the Woods, and for the comedy, we're doing Rumors.
Oh, nice. What can you tell me about Rumors? What's that?
I don't know much about it. I found out about it yesterday, but basically, I was told that it's about these people trying to get out of a lie and just causing more and more lies, and apparently someone almost dies at one point. I don't know. Apparently, it's very funny though.
All right. So, which do you think you'll be auditioning for roles in all of those, or?
Yes, definitely.
All right. So, back to the earlier plays from this year, or from a while back. What was it like being in Shrek? What was your favorite part about that performance?
My favorite part about Shrek was probably the music and all the people around me. I mean, we weren't very close together as a cast, but I thought it was very fun either way.
What about recently though? Or have you guys been more of a family as a cast recently?
Yes, definitely.
Are there any of the older kids or whatever?
Yeah, we've been a lot closer. this
Oh.
year.
Well, that's good to hear. It's always handy when you work as a team, you know, things like that. So, all right. So, what roles do you want to play specifically in those upcoming plays?
I'm not sure about in Beauty and the Beast, but for Into the Woods, I definitely want to play the witch or Cinderella
Cinderella. Okay.
or Red Riding Hood.
All right. So Into the Woods, can you tell me what that is? Can you tell me like about the story behind that?
Yeah, Into the Woods is about this baker and his wife who want to have a child. So the witch that lives next door tells them that she put a curse on them so that they can't have a child unless they get her these 4 items, which is a cow as white as milk, a cape as red as blood, hair as yellow as corn, and a slipper as pure as gold. So basically, she sends them into the woods to get all those things, and they have to get them from the other fairy tale creatures who are in there, like Jack and the Beanstalk, they get his cow. Cinderella, they get her golden slipper. Red Riding Hood, they get her red cape. And Rapunzel, they get her hair and later have to replace it with corn.
All right. And in terms of, do you want to tell me what the main thing of Mice and Men is? Like what's?
Oh, Of Mice and Men is really sad. It's about George and Lenny, who are friends and are basically they're trying to get work on a ranch. So they go to the ranch and they get a job, and then like Lenny has this problem where like he's not very smart and he's really strong, so he can't really control it. So at one point he accidentally kills someone and he has to run away so he won't get caught. And then like the ending's really sad. Should I tell you?
Maybe not spoil it for
Okay.
anybody who wants to see it later.
Okay.
All right. So who influenced you to want to be in the theater? Like, was there any person in particular who inspired you to join it, or?
Probably Mr. Holtis. He was my favorite director in Once on This Island.
Oh, okay.
He was really fun.
All right. And is there any actor or actress or anyone like that who you would say is your role model that you would look up to a lot?
Not really, but I do like Indina Menzel.
Yeah. All right. So, your other friends in the theater, do you guys hang out outside of that, or?
I'll see people outside of the theater, but I don't really get to talk to them much because everybody's really busy. Sorry.
Okay. So, what is it that you like about Idina Menzel?
Mostly the fact that she was in Wicked, because I really like Wicked. That's a really good one. It's a musical about the Wicked Witch of the West, and it's telling the story from her point of view.
All right. So, if they were going to do that in the theater, would you audition for a role as the witch, or what?
Definitely, but we can never do that because we don't have a fly system in the theater, so we can't do that because there's this one song called Defying Gravity where she actually has to be lifted into the air.
Oh, all right. That's a shame. So, but have you, on the note of Wicked, have you ever been in any professional musicals, like outside of school stuff? Or?
Nope, just school stuff.
All right. But like, were they okay? How would a person go about getting into theater? How would you do that? Like what?
I'd say there are local theaters, like there's theater in the park over this summer. They already had auditions and I missed those, but they're doing a lot of stuff over the summer. Please don't ask, I don't know.
Okay. So what are your favorite musicals that you've seen, like actual, professional musicals in the outside world?
I have only seen 3 shows that are professional. I can only remember one right now. It's called West Side Story. It's really good.
Okay. Well, it looks like we are about out of time, but all right. We'll see you next time from KLHS. This has been Callie Royals.